Good morning, everyone. Excuse my voice still again. But I just wanted to come on for a little bit this morning. And I think we're going to work on a pumpkin pillow pal. So I've got it started. So I am going to go warm up my coffee a little bit. Just a few minutes. Just a few minutes. Oh gosh. Yeah. And the only reason why it was a few minutes after 9, Lenora, is because I was waiting on Whitney to get back with me about ordering a mattress. So otherwise, I would have been on here probably a little bit before 9 even. So, okay, I'm going to go warm up my coffee and I'll be right back. Are you going to eat breakfast? You going to eat your breakfast? What are you doing? Okay. Okay. Oh, my freaking cousin texted me at 8:57, so I'm not surprised. Well, you know what? Your cousin just wanted to make sure that you're up and at him by 9 o'clock. You look at it that way. You know? Sorry. Kind of jostling around. But yeah. So, yeah, everything today, at least I don't have to be anywhere until I'm probably going to be there around 3 because I still don't have everything set up. Because I have new additions, of course, and everything. So, I had ordered me another wall, like wire rack wall. It is easy to put together. So I dug that out because it's actually my wall that I was going to put in the basement for my crafting area down there. And anyway, it's getting put together for this. So, hey, Randy, how are you? I'm glad you made it. So once I get off of here, I'm probably going to build the segments of it so I'm not over there building it, because that just takes too much time to sit there and try to build that stuff whenever I'm right there and I could be setting stuff out. So I'm just trying to figure out my placement of everything. I've got all my wearables hung up. Whitney went and helped me last night to do a bunch of that stuff. So I've been up and around since 6:30, believe it or not. Hey, well, I was up at 2 o'clock. Because that's what time Whitney has to be up now for work. So I've been getting up with him at 2, and then I go back to bed usually between 3 and 4, and then I've been sleeping till about 7. So it just kind of depends. Sometimes I'm up a little bit earlier, sometimes not, but for right now, that's what I'm doing. So yeah, honestly, I probably should have just maybe stayed up, but no, I was too tired. I'm too tired. So, first day of Covered Bridge Festival, and it's busy going already. And that's what I thought. And you see, and that's the thing. It's hitting right into this Applefest, and I just don't know how it's going to be this weekend. I don't know. But I still wanted to do it. I enjoy the Applefest, and for people that aren't able to go to the covered bridge this weekend for whatever reasons, they'll have this to come to. Whenever we went to set up last night, there wasn't near as many safe spots within the building, but there's still a fair amount. Now we still have the lawn, so I don't know how many will be set up on the lawn. But yeah, it's exciting because I knew that it was covered bridge weekend, um so yeah, I mean it's beautiful weather. It's beautiful weather to do it. So um it's exciting. So I'm hopeful that we'll have a decent weekend for our Applefest too. Um so we'll see. We'll see. Um this time of year is my favorite time of year anyway, so I am hopeful. The weather is perfect. I gotta go. I will try to be back later. Sounds good, Randy. You enjoy. And yes, it is absolutely gorgeous. It is. It's nice, crisp air. It's just nice and fresh. And it just kind of wakes you up. It's wonderful. It is wonderful. So thank you, Lord, for this day you have made. And we are rejoicing. So have fun, Randy. So yeah, Whitney was there to help me last night and to finish putting together my new clothing rack. I had it pretty well all put together except for putting the wheels on it. So he finished that up for me last night while I was trying to get some other things done. And this is the part that I do not enjoy. I don't like trying to figure out where I'm going to put stuff and how I'm going to do it. And I need to just not freak out about it. I mean, but this is an area, I'm not going to lie, I am not a perfectionist in most realms of my life. I really am not. I wing it. I am put it together last minute because that is honestly when I do my best, because then I don't have time to overthink. I just do it and I'm not afraid. But whenever I have time, which I like to have time, then procrastination, and not even so much procrastination, but my perfectionistics come out. And I don't like that because then I overthink it and I just need to do it and not worry about it. So today, at least I have everything there. I have everything there set out somewhat. Now I just need to organize it a little better. Like I said, I'm going to put this wall together so then whenever I get there, those sections will be ready and I can just start, putting my plushies and stuff in it and stuff like that. So, because the one rack that I already have right now, I went ahead and put it together for all of my, what I have left of my hats and, my ear warmer stuff. And I do have some of my cowls and my fringy cowls and unfringy cowls. I have some of them kind of in one of the little bin areas too, but I'm actually going to hang them up because I have two clothing racks there now. So, um, I think I'm going to hang them because I think then people can actually see them and see them kind of draped a little bit. And then I do have my two head mannequins, my plus size mannequin, and then my just kind of smaller mannequin that I usually have here with me as a display for my stuff. So I have those both there too. I was thinking about taking my tabletop, but I don't think I'm going to have room. So the one good thing about it, I don't have anybody to the left of me as I'm sitting at my booth. I don't have anybody to the left of me, so I've been able to kind of scoot down a little bit more, and I'm going to be able to spread out a little bit more, so I'm going to take advantage of that. Good morning, Kelsey. How are you? I am so glad to see you. Hopefully you have nice, sunny, crisp weather this morning for you too. yes, and so far so good on me keeping connected. Hey, Patty, good morning. I'm so glad to see you too. Oh, and everyone, my pumpkin applique sweatshirt that I made. I did a short of yesterday. That's one thing, if I am not able to be on, I'm trying to make shorts or like little videos of some kind. Loving the weather. I just did some leaf blowing. Oh, awesome. We did that the day before yesterday. Stop it. Sweatshirt is so cute. Well, thank you, Kelsey. It was fun to make. And the Fabri-Tac, if you guys want to go back and watch it, it's just a little short is what I did. But anyway, I used Fabri-Tac and I found it at Dollar Tree. So they had just like it was almost sample size really, but it was enough to do a project. So I went ahead and got two because I thought, if I like it and I want to use it for something else, then I'll have a little bit. So I did. Amazing. I love this stuff. This Fabri-Tac, I mean, it's true. I mean, it bonded so quickly. I did things in between to kind of let it set and stuff. I'm telling you what, I love it so far. I love it. So I went on Amazon because Amazon, or Amazon Day's already over. It might be today's the last day of Amazon Days. I don't remember. But anyway, I went on Amazon today and they had a 2-pack. Well, I can't get it until the 25th. That's okay though, because I'll have it in time for my Christmas projects if I need it. But I could get a smaller tube of it to get here before, I think I'll get it like on Wednesday. So if I need it to do anything this weekend's market, then I'll have it. So, and I do have my other, it's not Fabri-Tac, but it's something similar that I could use too that I really do like as well. So I do have it, but it doesn't bond as quickly and as fast. So I watched it when you put it out. Oh, awesome, Patty. Thank you. Thank you for watching it. Thank you, Scrolling, and good morning, good evening to you. Is it Saturday for, no, it'd be Friday night for you, right? Friday night? Accidentally got Amazon and accidentally spent too much money. Oh my gosh, Kelsey. Well, I did this morning too. I went ahead and got the Fabri-Tac, which you could get a 2-pack. And it was a good deal, so I went ahead and got it. And then I just got a littler thing just to have to get me through. And then I ordered a mattress that was on sale for almost 50% off. And it's the same mattress that we have in the basement. And Whitney loves that mattress. The one we got during virus time, and paid too much money for it. And it's not a good mattress. But he loves the mattress downstairs. So, and it's new. It's just a few months old. And I had been looking and looking and looking for that sleigh bed to get a mattress for it. And yeah, it's really good mattress. So I went ahead and got it. It was on sale, like I said, for almost 50% off. So he's like, get it. So we have a mattress coming and it should be here by the 15th. So I'm looking forward to that. We can still keep, the box spring on there, if we want to or whatever. And it will be a lot better than this mattress that we have now. So I spent a little bit of money and then I went ahead and got a rotary cutter thing because I think what's going to be the easiest, and it's the last method that I'm trying out of all the methods to do my ponchos, I think this one may be it. Just to go ahead and get the rotary. I had it in my cart a long time ago to get it, but I'm just going to bite the bullet. It's on sale too for like almost 50% off. And it comes with all the blades. So it's like, I'm getting it. Something's telling me. And, I was supposed to wait so I could get a better deal on it. So that's what I thought, Scrolling. Don't we all have those accidents? Oh my gosh. But you know what? I can write it all off. Well, I can't write the mattress off, but I guess I could in a way if I tried to explain it, for good sleep so I can be protective in my job, But anyway, everything I'm getting so far I can write off, so, No, I do not live in Vegas. New mattress is exciting. My most exciting purchase I'm waiting on is a steam cleaner. I've been in my decluttering and cleaning era, about 8 months overdue since baby girl has joined us. Oh, that's exciting in itself right there, Kelsey. Oh my gosh. I have one of those steam cleaners. Love it. My daughter, she was wanting one, so I ordered her the same one for Christmas last year. And those steam cleaners are amazing. They are amazing. So that is a good purchase. And yes, the whole decluttering and all that kind of stuff. Oh my gosh. I love it. The decluttering and organizing. For some people, like digging everything out, and I do, I'll probably say, oh my gosh, I'm digging everything out and it looks so bad and, whatever. But you know what? Whenever it looks like it is trash, that's whenever I can just orbit my room and just be like, okay, starting here and just move. And that's what I have to do. I have to orbit. I have to orbit. And I stay in one place because I know people toss around the ADD thing, but I honestly do have it. And that is the one thing that if I do the orbit method, I stay in that place, do it, and just do segments, and I'm done in no time. That has been a game changer for me. So yes, it's amazing. Let me know how that works out. So yeah, I'm all about the declutter, the organization, all that kind of stuff because I went minimal for us, even though there's some days it doesn't look like we're minimal because I have everything drug out, but I'm not minimal when it comes to my crochet business or anything like that. But I do try to scale it back, and meaning, I try to hold off and use what I have first because I'm much more creative whenever I'm working with just what I have and I'm to the nub. That's when my creativity really comes out. And then I'll go and start looking at thrift places first and then move on from there. So it's like, yeah, it'll be so nice. It'll be so nice, Kelsey. I need to do my closet, but the rest is looking great. I took 2 trash bags of kids' clothes to sell and still have enough. I need to do a garage sale. Oh, awesome, Kelsey. I'm not a big garage sale person anymore. I used to be back in the day. I just can't do it. Not anymore. I don't have time. I mean, and they were fun to do back in the day. And believe me, I don't put people down at all for doing it because, I mean, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And it's all on what people like to do and what you have time for. I mean, because I love to go to garage sales. I love the people that still want to do them because I will go and dig. I will make a day. And that's the thing. Right now, it's our citywide garage sale stuff. And I'm probably not going to be able to participate in that unless I go this morning sometime. I do have to go to the bank, so I don't know. I may, drive around and see what there is. I don't know. So, but yeah, I can't do it anymore. Whenever we do our annual garage clean out, it gets sat on the carport and it gets put on Facebook, and whoever wants to come and get it, get it. Now, granted, there are some times that we do put some prices on things because they are bigger items, still good items, you know, sometimes it goes, sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes those are things that we're questioning, do we want to keep or not? If it sells, okay. If it doesn't, okay, we'll keep it. I've been trying the organization thing, but I've lost more stuff since I started than I found. Lost stuff? Well, you should find it as you're going back through and rotating and doing your stuff. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. I just missed our citywide. Maybe. I just missed it. Oh. But you know what? You still have time at this month to probably, we still, have some days. You have Columbus Day coming up on Monday, right? Even if you wanted to throw things out on a Monday, if you could, I don't know. Sometimes that can work and sometimes not. Well, I'm taking it that your first name is maybe supposed to be Junior, but Caraway, I am doing great. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Maybe I'll have things ready for spring. Well, you know, that's too. You'll have plenty of time to prepare for spring. You know, it's true. How many times have I said I just saw it and now I can't find? I know. I know. It's happened to all of us at some point. Lenora, I get it. Yeah. And the thing is, even my phone, and I'll admit it, I'm one of those people that I'm on my phone and I'm like, I can't find my phone. So, you know, it happens. It happens. Okay, so for my pumpkin pal, I'm using this Pound of Love by Lion Brand, and it is, I think it's pumpkin pie or pumpkin spice or something. Yes, pumpkin pie. I kept it in the bag because I love this color. It's a little bit brighter than that. That's kind of soft, that's kind of muted there, but it's a little bit brighter than that. I wouldn't say bright, but I mean, it's a little bit darker, I guess. So, and I love this color. I love this yarn, but whenever I go to work it up, it is supposed to be a 4-weight, but it really is thinner than a 4-weight. So I've doubled it up. So, and I'm still using an H hook. So we'll see how this goes. I probably should have went ahead and used an I hook since I doubled it up, but it'll be all right. It won't have as much give to it, but I don't need it to have a lot of give because I want it to have somewhat of some durability to it to stand up. So, good morning, Valerie. Welcome to the live. Have you noticed several yarns aren't as heavy as they were years ago? Yes, Patty, I am noticing that. I am noticing that. But I do love the feel of this Pound of Love, especially the white. I love how the white works up. I don't know what it is about the white. This pumpkin works up great too, but the white to me just, I don't know, there's something about it. It seems to lay even nicer. It doesn't have as much fuzz to it because even this this pumpkin, it's about the same. It has a little bit of fuzz to it, but not, and you can't really see it, but I am making a pumpkin pal, kind of like the Frankenstein and the snowman that I made. Whitney said, you need to make some pumpkins like that. And I was like, yeah, I probably do. So that's what I'm doing. I have been crazy. I have been making pumpkins like crazy. Oh, Valerie, yes, same over here. I got through all of the pumpkins that I wanted to make for right now. Hey, Cindy, how are you? I hope you are having a great morning. I am so glad to see you. But yeah, the pumpkins have been really fun. So yeah, this is the last of the pumpkins, I should say. I guess I just said that I'm done with those, but more like the stackables and the individuals. This is more of a pillow type. Because I actually made a short of my snowman one. If you want to go back and watch it, it's how I watch me build a snowman is what it is. So yeah, like I said, whenever I've not been able to be on here for my lives, I have been doing that. Yes, I am, Caraway. I'm wearing my rings. So if anybody wants to go and watch that, any of those, whenever I'm not on, I'll have like little shorts or, shorts that are a little bit longer than just like the 1 minute or whatever. Hey, Jerry, how are you? Welcome to the live. Are you off today, Cindy? Is this your weekend now? The start of your weekend? Oh, you're on lunch. Okay. This is about the time Whitney takes his lunch too, so because he has to be at work he starts at 4, so usually about right now is when his lunch is too, so because he just texted me back a little bit ago giving me the thumbs up and the okay to order the mattress, so yes, Patty, I do have a craft show this weekend. Me and Whitney went or I should say Whitney and I went and set up last night. It took us about 2.5 hours to do what we did, but I still probably have about another hour to set up the way I want to. So maybe not quite an hour. I mean, because I have everything there and kind of laid out. It's just me getting my wall put together and stuff. So. Oh, Cindy, you had a surprise this morning? I have not been able to watch anything, so what was your surprise? You'll have to share it with us. Hey, Jonathan, how are you? Good morning and welcome to the live. Ask your husband to call your cell phone so you can hear where it's ringing. If not inside, check the car. What? Well, I'm on my phone right now. I'm not sure. Unless you're not talking to me and somebody else and I missed something scrolling. I don't know. Oh, Crafting with Amy, welcome. Welcome to the live. How are you? Hi, everyone. I've been subbed for a while, but my first time making it to a live. Well, welcome, Amy. Thank you so much for popping in. I am so happy that you're here and you're able to catch a live. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good, Jonathan. Travis got us to 29,000 subscribers while you were sleeping. That is so exciting because I know you guys, you have your goal of 30,000, right? Oh my. Oh, so everybody go to Cindy's, go to Skipjack Cindy and help them accomplish their goal. Oh, that is awesome. You guys both have been working hard. So the Kermit flying is smashing into the wall. Stop motion is coming along good. Awesome, Jonathan. That's going to be fun to watch. What's everyone here working on? I'm doing my 4th tapestry. Oh, a tapestry. Well, if you ever want to share what you're working on, Amy, my email is always in my description. And that's what we do here. If people are willing and want to, they can email me and then I can share it with everyone online. So if you ever want to do that, that would be amazing because I love tapestry and I've just not done enough of it. I do the Grafkians and stuff, and I really do want to do a tapestry sometime, but I have not done it yet. So I would love to see what you've been working on. What is your tapestry you're working on right now? Oh, dang fly. Well, welcome from Iran. Welcome to the live. I don't know what time he quit. I gave up and went to bed. Oh, I haven't blocked it yet, but I totally will. Awesome, Amy. I'll look forward to it. About 2:30, I think. Oh, wow. Well, I was awake at 2:30. I had gotten up for my first round of waking at 2, so I should have got in and looked. I should have got on and seen if he was online and said hello. I shared my pencils with you after the cigarette blanket. I don't know if you ended up seeing them. Yes, I did. I actually did. And I don't remember. I may have. I don't remember if I showed them or not. I may have showed them after I found it, because whenever I opened my email, I was like, oh, she sent me the pencils. So I'll have to, let me get in there and see if I can find them again. The one I finished was a jack-o'-lantern with a witch hat, but now I'm making a funny one that says, kindly, oh, 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 one of my friends would love that, because I'm getting ready to make her some bombs. So, because that's what she wanted. So it was like, I don't know. Okay, I couldn't remember. Thank you, Lenora. Oh, how cool. Those cigarette blankets are cool. Yeah, she did a really good job, Amy, on the cigarette blanket. It was really cool. You're fine. Yes, I sent them after the live had ended. Just wanted to share them with you. Yeah, and so, yeah, Lenora said that I had. I couldn't remember if I did. I was thinking I did, because whenever I was on a live looking for something else, I seen them. So, good morning, Edward. How are you? Welcome from Japan. You should be getting an email from me any minute. Okay, I will look here in a second, Lenora. I have my thing out here. I am working on a pumpkin pillow pal. It is going to be similar, same concept as my Frankenstein pillow pal I did and snowman. And I have a short of my snowman, how to build a snowman, if you want to go back and look at it to kind of see if you can't stay for me to get to the point of making the face and stuff. I'm hoping that I can get to that point. I have time. I just need enough time to build my little wall, but I don't have to be anywhere until about 3-ish. So I have plenty of time. I always like to ask in a new chat who also has a channel on crochet. I love to sub to other crocheters. I hope no one minds if I ask that. No, we are absolutely all about helping people and helping all of our fellow YouTubers. I'm all about that. I have no problem. Because, if people are willing to sub for me and kind of help me to get my name out there, why shouldn't I? I don't give a lot of shout outs though, because sometimes you can kind of, um, but the ones that are honestly in here, that aren't of the teenager, the I don't like to say it, but we have people that aren't as kind. Those people that are kind of bossy and saying, hey, shout me out, blah, blah, blah. No, those are the ones that I'm not going to. But, that being said, I'm all about it. I'm all about it. So, no, I don't mind at all. So, whoever wants to share, absolutely. And yes, I need to go into yours. I always write people's names down and I go in and do the same. So, I'm going to write your name down really quick. So, it's Crafting with Amy. And sometimes I don't always find everybody's, for whatever reason. So what you have there, Crafting with Amy, spelled that way and everything, that's what your channel is, Amy? Just to make sure. Well, the one significant difference between knitting and crocheting is that crocheting is with a hook and knitting is with 2 needles. Cindy, I did send you those pics in case they went to spam. Same, shout outs can be dangerous. I get that. Yep, they can be. Yes, it's all about supporting each other. Yes, absolutely, Amy. I'm all about it. Mine is hard to find sometimes. Okay, thank you for that, Amy, because, yeah, I would have been looking and I would have been like, okay, where's she at? Amy Elizabeth. craft. Because some people, you know, they started out with one name and then they decided to name it another, or they, you know, had it under their name and then they decided to give it a name, like a business name. And crafting corner is a better way to find me. Okay. Okay, so I have both of those. I surely will be able to find you, Amy. Yeah, right. So yeah, whenever I get off of here, I'll head over that way. How did you get started in crocheting? I was very, very young whenever I started crocheting, Edward. And thank you everyone for hitting that thumbs up. It helps me. It helps me so much. So yeah, I'm geared towards at least getting to 2,000. We're getting there. We're getting there. And yeah, for my name, I just did it Johnna's Journey. I know it doesn't say anything about crafting or crochet or anything like that, but I'm just kind of an eclectic mix over here. Good morning, Holly. How are you? Welcome to the live. I said Kelsey, just in case. Just got. Okay. Because with me having it as Johnna's Journey, and you may have heard me share the story, but for ones that haven't, it's just we're all on a journey. So we're all, you know, together on this journey, building community and stuff, and being here, sharing with each other. And we just happen to enjoy crocheting and other crafting as well, you know? Thanks. I should really post things. Just have my hands full with the 3 kiddos. Yep, you are a busy lady, Kelsey. You're in the busy time, you know? And that's good because you'll miss it when it's gone. You will miss it when it's gone. That's what I tell people anymore when they're in the midst of it right now and they're in their 20s and 30s. You will miss it when it's gone. And you feel like you're in the middle of it and it's never going to end. Oh, it'll be over before you know it. You'll blink your eyes. You'll blink your eyes and it will be gone. Thank you all for making me feel welcome. Most chats are kind, but you know, some are more welcoming than others, and you guys are great. Yes, Amy, I understand that. I do. Now, I watched the Boggy Brigade the other night, and a new friend, Mark, that's been in here, he had talked about them before, and I happened to catch the live. I think it was night before last, where they were unboxing a bunch of their Afghans and stuff that people send them for their kind of their charity that they do, their organization that they do, where they donate blankets and stuff. And I wanted to be kind of a part of that whenever I get a time to. So I had inquired with Mark about that. And it was amazing. And they are a fun group of ladies. I've got yarn too, I think is where she was the one that was doing the unboxing, but it was for the Boggy Brigade. So if you guys are so inclined and looking for something like that and just something kind of feel good, I mean, it was a fun and just nice group of ladies. I really enjoyed being in there for the time I was able to. Um, it was a little bit later in the evening, but they're in Florida is where they're at. So it was really fun. Ask your husband to. This is my favorite place to chat. Really, only place I chat online. Yeah, and that's, yeah. I love being here with you guys. Well, yes, scrolling. I have done that before whenever I've honestly lost my phone. But there are times where I literally am on my phone or I am texting on my phone and have been like, oh, where's my phone? So I don't need him to call it or anything because it's right in front of me. So, and like right now, I'm on my phone. I've not lost my phone. My phone is right here. That's what I record on, so, or go live on. So, but yes, I have had to do that before scrolling. I have, where he's had to call it, and yeah. And I've had to do the same for him. So, and 9 times out of 10, a lot of times for me, it is in the car in my door in the handle part. I usually stick it in there so it's not flopping around everywhere. And that's usually where I end up finding it because I forget that I put it in there and thinking that I brought it in. And yeah, no, I didn't. This is my favorite. Yes, I want to do some projects like Boggy Creek or Knitted Knockers. It's a charity that makes crochet and knit breast prosthetics that are more comfy for prosthetic patients. That is, I'm gonna have to write that one down. That's kind of neat. Knitted knockers. Okay. Hadn't heard of that one. But, I just enjoyed being on there with those ladies. I didn't talk a whole lot with them, but I let them know that I was in there and that I had found out about their organization through a fellow crafter, new friend, and they were so kind and so welcoming. So it was very nice. I'm glad that I found them. Of course, out of good soft yarns. Oh yes, absolutely, absolutely, Amy. Oh, well, Chosen. How are you? You finally made it. Carrie, I was going to email to you today because I have not seen you in forever. And seriously, it is so funny how I can think of somebody and then boom, it's meant to be. So how are you, Carrie? I have been thinking of you, was going to email you today. You beat me. So they also have a crochet pattern out there too, Patty. Okay, that's good to know. I'll note that too, so I won't have to be. Yes, scrolling today is the first day. It'll be this evening. I don't have to be there till this evening. It's like from, I think it's 5 to 8, 4 or 5 till, I'll have to look. So, but I'm going over early because I have things I have to finish up yet. So, and then tomorrow all day. I've been sick for about a week now, so I'm just trying to get better. Oh, Carrie, I hear you and I feel you. We have been passing something around here for the last probably 3 weeks. So, I feel you, Carrie, and I hope you knock it quickly. So it must be cotton yarn for the prosthetics. Yeah, and that's what I figured that it would be best to have cotton. And I'm going to note that just to remind myself. Which, I mean, cotton makes sense, so. Well, thank you, Scrollin. I'm looking forward to it, so. But no, Whitney started us off here with whatever it is that we were passing around, and then I thought I would get by with not getting it. Well, I did about a week or so later, and then Sam followed suit. So he's behind me even. So, but there has been some days still that I have just not felt great. I kind of had a stomach thing for a couple of days whenever I thought that I had knocked it. And one of the evenings I was on here trying to just not think about it. Trying to not think about it. But I'm past that now. So this forewarning, you know, if it's, you know, something that, you know, if it's the same thing. I believe they do have certain yarns that recommend along with pattern. Hey Milo, how are you? I am so glad to see you. Welcome to the live. For someone who can't afford the prosthetics, they are wonderful. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure, Patty, they would be a great alternative. Patty, I also hear some women just prefer them. They find them more comfy. The alphabets, T and OJ. There you go. Oh, yes. I'll stand up so you can see it better. So, yes. It's my pumpkin sweatshirt that I made or that I put together yesterday. So, yeah. And I did a little short of it, too. So. The real ones can cause irritation along scar tissue. I could see how that could happen. I'm doing good, Milo. Thank you. It's a beautiful day. You finally learned how to knit socks. Well, you're ahead of me. I am feeling better, Milo. I am. Once I got through the whatever stomach stuff was going on. My sister-in-law had better luck with them. Scarring is an issue. Well, thank you, Scrollin. So, yeah, I could understand how they would be probably more gentle to the skin and better, you know, better wearing, you know, be more comfortable. Yeah, I keep laying this down and talking with my hands. I'm not ever going to get it done. But I enjoy talking. I enjoy talking too much. Especially whenever I'm feeling better. Because, oh my gosh, the other night I wasn't real talkative the other night. And I was so tired and I was just pushing through. Can you start doing live streams on Fridays where you paint things on a canvas instead? No, Chosen, I'm not. I mean, you can start doing something like that. I mean, there's that one guy on TikTok that I watch, the spinning art and whatever. I love watching him. He is amazing. And he's on super late. So if I'm not able to sleep or something, which is not very often, but if I do get up in the night and just kind of want to watch something or whatever, I recommend him. Oh my gosh, he has paint flying all over the place. And it's like, if I had a place to do that, I would not care. If I had a place where I could just sling paint everywhere. Thank you, Milo. Thank you. But no, I have no desire to canvas paint. I've done it. I have different canvases here that I have painted, but not for something to do on every Friday on a live, no. But I look forward to seeing you do it. You could have your whole setup, your easel sitting out, being out with the frogs. It could be a whole Zen moment. I am working on a pumpkin pillow pal that it's the same concept as my snowman and Frankenstein that I made. And again, I made a short on the snowman, so if you want to go back and see that. You can, in case you're not able to stay and you want to kind of see how that turned out to get an idea of the pumpkin. Well, thank you, Milo. Yes, I am glad that I'm feeling better because, oh boy, yeah. And I haven't been sick in years. I mean, it's been forever. This has been the first that I have been sick in a very long time. And so whenever that happens and you aren't sick, which I've been very fortunate and blessed in that, and I thank you, Jesus, on that. But when you do come down with something, it's just irritating. It's just, but I'm thankful that it was just a cold and it didn't get any worse than what it was. And you know what? I can look at it this way. The Lord was telling me to slow down and take some time, and I wasn't doing it. And so he was going to make me. So, and that's okay too. And even though in it, I still wasn't great at slowing down. There were a few days in there that I did, though. I did. I definitely did not put as much on my plate as what I otherwise would have. So, okay, I am going to look. Because I almost forgot that Lenora sent me something, so I'm going to look, because I'm sure it's here by now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that is too cute. A little farmer frog. Oh my gosh, that's absolutely adorable. Look at that. That is adorable. With these little chicken. Ah, I love it. I'm a huge chicken fan, so I'm all about the chickens. I just finished watching, is it Cake Halloween edition? So I'll be here watching the live. Cake Halloween edition. I love the added chicken. Oh yeah, I do too. These are I've just made these up. These aren't a pattern that I'm going by. It's just I'm just making it up as I go. Isn't it stinking cute, Milo? And I thought about doing felt for the face, but to tell you the truth, I think my felt is in the basement and I forgot to grab it when I was down there earlier this morning, getting a yarn out for me to take to work on something while I'm at the show tonight. Wasn't even thinking about it whenever I was down there, so I'm trying to decide embroidery wise what I want to do, because all my buttons are downstairs too. Yeah, it's on. Oh, okay. I got you. You're watching on Netflix. I got you, Milo. It's a baking show where they make an item and the judges have to guess, is it cake? There's only one season out right now. I think I have seen what you're talking about, but right now I canceled my Netflix right now until Virgin River and Magnolia, Sweet Magnolia, until they have new seasons again. And they may already be out, I don't know, but those are the only two shows that I watch on there. So it's like I'm not going to pay for it all this time, I am dying. Poor Chosen. He came in the live right after Randy. He says something again, and Carrie comes in. Even my son was cracking up and said, "Man, he just got thrown to the side like a wet rat." No. Right, it's a good show. They have the Halloween edition out right now. Yeah, and that would be really fun, Milo. That would be fun to watch. Oh, I was talking to him. I was talking to him. Are you still there, Chosen? Hello. That's all you watch is Netflix or Disney Plus. Oh yeah. Now when the kids are here, we do watch Disney when they're here. And occasionally if I'm looking for something, oh, I know. It is. It is. Seriously, I don't even. I almost never watch regular TV because I can't stand commercials. Yeah, that too. That too, Milo. I know. I'm not a big TV watcher either. There's certain shows that me and Whitney like to watch at certain times. But other than that, I don't. I don't watch a lot of TV. At night when I go to bed, that's whenever I kind of catch up on my YouTube stuff. And, even in the morning, because there's different devotional things that are on YouTube that I enjoy watching of a morning. And then it'll kind of go into, some of my people that are on early in the morning that'll kind of put up their videos for the day. I'll watch that stuff. But as far as this mainstream TV, like all day or anything, no. I turn on my Alexa or something to watch, which I'm surprised my Amazon thing didn't go off when I said that, because every time I say anything that sounds like it, she's going off. But my main go-to show right now is Rookie, good TV show on Netflix. Okay. I think I have seen the thingy for that too, but I have not watched it. Now, we did go ahead and subscribe to Paramount because there's stuff on there that Whitney likes to see. So yeah. Right now, he's waiting on Landman's new season to come out, so we went ahead and subscribed to that so he could watch his Billy Bob Thornton, which I'm surprised that he's liking it. But I've been watching it with him, and honestly, it wasn't bad. I mean, it's a little, but it wouldn't be something that I would just typically turn on and be like, hey, yeah, I'm going to watch this, and I'm going to keep up with it, No. But, time for dinner. Eat noodles today. Oh, that sounds good. Ramen sounds so good to me right now, but ramen is horrible for me. If I eat ramen, oh my gosh, it will be devastating. But noodles, I do have dough in my refrigerator that I made up, gluten-free dough for noodles, so that's what I should cook up, is that with my bone broth. And homemade gluten-free noodles are the best. And chicken. Shredding up chicken. Milo, she is like on the other side of the world. She's in the evening time right now. Scrolling is in the nighttime. Isn't it funny that if we watch something other than regular TV, we say we don't watch TV, but I know. It's hilarious, Lenora. I know. But I feel like, oh, well, I'm watching it on my phone, so I'm not, but still, yes, I am. Good call out, Lenora. Oh gosh. Yep, she's in Sweden. Hey lady, how are you? Good morning, and hope you're having a great day. I'm so glad to see you. Oh geez. You know, we haven't had a whole lot of anything in here, but you know, we're getting sprinkles today, aren't we? Oh my, I'm barely starting my day. Right? We're starting it, she's ending. I think that every time someone says it. Oh, I know. I know. I kind of think the same thing, similar, because it's like, yeah, I'm sitting here saying the same thing, but I still watch YouTube, you know, whatever. So yeah, you're absolutely right. It's a good call out. Good call out. Because it has crossed my mind too, you know. I guess just like regular program TV, you know. I'm doing fantastic. I have amazing news. The Lord is great. I got a new job. Oh, congratulations, lady. That's exciting. Oh, I'm so glad you got on there, got on here to share that with us. That's exciting. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, lady. And I did not do my back row. So I need to frog some of this. Because I got to talking too much, but that's okay because I'm with my people. So when will you be starting your new job, lady? Thank you. I am. I can even do my hobbies while it's slow after work is done. Awesome. That's always a plus. That's always good. Good stuff. First week of November. Okay, well, you have a little time to kind of, you know, get things situated and get ready to, you know, to do that. Well, I am very happy for you, lady. Okay, now I need to go back loop, which I did not do. Good thing I hadn't got like halfway up it. I mean, I was trucking in that direction, but because otherwise, if I would have kept going, it would have not stood up. Because I wanted to have the option to stand up if people wanted to, or they can just have it laying, you know, as a pillow. Yes, I am going through my yarn and doing some winding. I am so very happy. Yes. Excuse me. Hello, Scott, and welcome to the live. Do you work on the big blankets, Scott? Like the big chunky blankets? I've done a few of those. We finally have a chilly day. It's 70 degrees. Yeah, it's a little bit chillier than that here, and I'll take it. In the mornings, it's been like in the 40s, 50s, and it's supposed to be kind of low to mid 70s today through the day. And tonight, I think it's supposed to be kind of chilly again. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's the time of year that is supposed to be crisp and nice and, just chilly enough to wear, a nice sweatshirt or sweater or pullover. And I love this sweatshirt because it is just one of those ones. I mean, it is a pretty big one. I mean, I got it. It's oversized, but I just love the slouchiness of it and just the give. I just love it. Michigan is 61. Oh wow, yeah. I saw one of your shorts with a field on a rainy day. If I can ask, is that Illinois? It looks familiar. We had family there. Yes. Yes, lady. Hey, Charlotte, how are you? I am so glad to see you, and I hope that you're having a great day. I'm glad that you're here today. It's +4 for me, so that would be about 39 Fahrenheit for you guys. Oh, wow. Well, I don't mind occasionally at least saying the state. I just usually prefer not to. But, I mean, people are going to know anyway. I mean, so they're going to find out, whatever. That's cool. Now I have one more craft family member there. Yeah. Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. So, because if I was going to have anything funky happen too much, that doesn't mean anything either, though. So I just don't need to tempt anything. So, I knew I heard an accent. I don't have an accent. I think I just am just no accent, just kind of whatever. But I can't hear myself talk. So I mean, I can hear myself talk, but to me, I don't have an accent. And yes, you already knew, so. And I still have to give him a hard time about the accent stuff, though, because I don't have an accent. And yeah, Chosen, you've known for a long time. You've been here since practically day one, so. You definitely do have an accent. Oh my gosh, well, I don't know what accent I have, but. Now, whenever I go out east, people think that I'm from like way south, and I'm like, I don't have that much of a twang. I mean, but people always think, oh yeah, you got to be way south. I was like, no, no, I'm not. I don't hear. You see, Kelsey? Midwest. It's only a few words. Yeah. And I'm okay with that. I mean, I don't care that people think I have an accent, but I mean, there's sometimes it's like, okay. Now, my dad, he's from out east, and he should really have one, but he doesn't. And now there's certain words that he'll say that about drive me up the wall, but he's pronouncing them properly. But it's just because of here, we have a certain way of saying certain words and stuff like that. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, you would think that he would have a strong accent. And his mom and dad were Scottish and they had thick Scottish accents. Plus, mixed with a little bit of Brooklyn in there. And you would think that he would have a thicker accent, but he doesn't. He doesn't have one at all. But of course, he's lived in the Midwest for longer than what he lived out that direction. So, sound like my cousin. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. No worries. I think it depends on where others are from, whether or not they hear something. Oh, yes, absolutely, Lenora. Yeah, it is totally that. Totally that. Because whenever we're just in Tennessee, because there, a lot of places down there, they do very much have thicker accents and more of a southern drawl. And they think that we're from, whenever we say where we're from, they always pick the state that's all the way up. And it's like, or not the state, the city that's all the way up. And it's like, no, not even close. So everybody thinks we're from there since, say where you're from, and it's like, yeah, no, that's not where we're from. When Jack gets tired, his accent comes out really strong. Oh, yeah. I'm in Canada, but originally from US, Port Angeles. So you definitely has a slight accent for me. I could understand that, Milo. I could understand that. When my dad has a few too many drinks, he gets a southern accent. Oh gosh, yeah. You only have an accent if you're speaking. Oh, funny, chosen, funny. Okay, now I can start going to town. Don't we all? Yes, yes, yes. That's why I said funny, chosen, funny. So yeah, I know for location and things like that and where I'm at and stuff like that, I do have a lot of people that are so close to me that yeah, it's not even funny. Even just hours away even still that are pretty close, drivable time and stuff, and it just amazes me. And then you have the other way where then we have Scrollen that's in Sweden, and it just blows my mind. So I'm taking a break on the porch with Sammy and a hot cup of coffee. Nice breeze. Oh yeah. And I have the windows open right here beside me. And yeah, it's so nice. And I have my cup. Well, not my cup, my mason jar of coffee. And I actually need to go warm it up again. Have a great day, rest of your day. We're getting ready for Girls' Day to get coffee at Home Depot. Plant shopping. Kelsey, I'm envious. I love those days. I love those days. And actually, two of the girls that I used to work with, the owner of where I used to work with, and then a fellow coworker, they're both my coworkers. But we've made a promise to ourselves that we go once a month. So I'm looking forward to this month. We had to skip. But November, here in a couple of weeks, we're getting to do the same thing, get together for coffee and do whatever. So I'm excited. Those are always the best trips. So you have a blast, Kelsey. It's going to be a perfect day for it. A mason jar of coffee. I got to step up my coffee game. It's the fancy Midwestern way of coffee. Can't beat it. I drink the stuff fish live in, so I don't really know. When you put it that way, that sounds just really bad chosen. It's like, okay, well, but I have to drink the same if I'm drinking coffee, right? We're still drinking the same. I love coffee, but it's more. I mean, it has to get the coffee has to have a good flavor too. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm all about the flavored creamers. Not gonna lie, I don't like just black coffee. I can't just do black coffee. Um, Now, if it's a richer coffee and then I can add to it to make it a little better, yes. But I can't do super strong coffee, as Lenora knows. I can't do super strong because there was a time where I had myself weaned off of coffee totally, and really I need to do it again, which I did do it here there whenever I had my one little deal. I did take myself off of coffee for a little bit. Yes, we're going with my mom, grandma, and niece. Such a good day for it. Oh, that'll be so nice. If you'd find your candle warmer, you wouldn't have to keep warming that up. Oh, I know, but you know what, Lenora? I don't have my little flat coffee or little flat tea, or not tea, candle. I don't have one of those anymore, so I can't. Should I purchase one? Probably. I could probably find one even at the thrift store, but I haven't done it. What flavor of coffee are you drinking? Pumpkin spice. And I have hazelnut in there right now too, and cinnamon roll. But the pumpkin is where it's at right now. The pumpkin is where it's at. Okay, Amy. Oh, what kind of dog do you have? We're dog lovers here. We really are. So I think almost all of us here have a dog or more. Mine is dark chocolate coffee from Black Rifle Coffee Cake Cups. That sounds pretty good, lady. I will have pumpkin spice tomorrow. Yeah, pumpkin. Oh, cinnamon roll would be so good. And Milo, it is. It's not bad, but right now I'm feeling the pumpkin. And my taste buds have been a little bit off. I can still taste stuff, but now it's like, and I think it's just from being stopped up and stuff. So I'm gonna have to try the cinnamon roll again because I got it at Aldi, and it's the first time I tried the cinnamon roll, and I didn't like it as well, and I don't know why because I love cinnamon roll. So it might have just been because of just being stopped up. But yeah, cinnamon roll. Oh, a little chihuahua. Maybe a mix. Oh, well, I had a little chihuahua Jack Russell. Her name was Lily. She was beautiful. Beautiful. She very much looked more Chihuahua, but she had the markings of a Jack Russell, and she was so fringy and she was just a little bitty girl. And then her brother, big old husky, total on Jack Russell. I mean, but he was so short, and he was a mix too, but he took on more of the Jack Russell. Aw, haha, you're traveling with Amy this time. Yes, I am. Take me with you. Arthur is his name. Aw. Well, I have a Luna. Her name is Luna. She will be 9 come the week of Thanksgiving. So we're not exactly her birthday, but we know that it's that week. So that's when we celebrate her birthday, is the week of Thanksgiving. So she will be 9. And she is a pit lab. So she's not real big. She has enough pit in her that she's not as big as a lab. She's a little bit more petite. And I just love that, Arthur the Chihuahua. That's a big name for a little dog, but Chihuahuas think that they're 10 feet tall. So, I know Lily, she was so little, but you would have thought she was as big as what Luna is or any big sized dog. I mean, she was something. She was a good girl though. Oh, she was so good. Unless you bake the cinnamon rolls yourselves, you have to heat them up for 15 to 30 seconds for maximum profit. I agree with you that, Chosen. I agree with you on that. Cinnamon rolls, whenever they are warmed up, left over, they are still luscious, aren't they? So, I haven't made any cinnamon rolls for a while. I made the gluten-free ones, and they actually turned out pretty good. Aw! Arthur is 9 as well. Awesome. In August. Okay. I love Luna. I would enjoy to love on her. Oh, she is a lovable dog. She is the type of dog that if she senses that you're a little bit, she is going to make you love her before you leave. She loves people. She goes nuts. She loves her grandma. I mean, she just, oh my gosh, she can't get enough of my mom. So my dad, he's kind of, always say how he was a dog lover. He ain't no dog lover, but anyway, she senses it though with him, and she's bound and determined to make him love her every time. So, but yeah, she is a lover. She is a lover. She absolutely loves people. Milo just turned 2 on September 6th. He's always going to be my baby. Yes, aren't they all? All of them. Every single one that I've ever had has been my baby. So, a canine who's 9. There you go. Very canny there. Well, if I don't get this pumpkin all the way done while I'm on live, I will be doing a short on it probably. So if y'all want to catch that later, possibly. Yes, oh, other good news. Sammy will be going to work with me. I was going to ask you that. That was in my brain, but I didn't go ahead and ask, lady. So, oh, that'll be nice that he can go with you. What's Luna's heritage? I have no clue, Chosen. I have no clue what her heritage is. I have wanted to do a test because one of my good friends, she has done testing on all of her dogs. Well, the last 4 that she's had. She had two pit bulls, and I'm thinking that she tested them maybe, but I know the 2 she has now. She has to get more information on them, and she actually found siblings to her 1 pit that she has that are local, and I swear, even though there's an age difference between her pit and mine, they could totally be related because they look so much alike, they act so much alike. It's just uncanny. But you never know. So, but yeah, I would like to do it sometime just for the heck of it, but it's money that is like it's too expensive to do it right now, and I could be putting it towards my bills too. So I have 1 Irish soft-coated Wheaton Terrier son, 12 years old. Aw. You should send us a picture of your pups. You should send us a picture scrolling through, email them to me so we can see them. So we can see your pup and your kitty. As my service dog, he goes everywhere I do. They love dogs too, so it's amazing. Yeah, and I saw where you had him with you and stuff, with that one, I think it was a short that you had out. And he is. He said he's good. He's good. I want to know if she comes from the chosen land kingdom. Well, you never know. Well, I just recently found out, which I don't remember that the kids told me this, but it was a mutual friend of all of theirs is where she came from. I don't remember them telling me that. But Seth the other day was like, oh yeah, and he was talking about his friend, And pretty sure that she was the runt because she was really tiny when we got her. But the vet did estimate her at being like only 5 weeks old when we got her. But she's done amazing. She has done amazing. We had no trouble potty training her even at 5 weeks old. And, and really it makes sense, this, and I know I've shared the story, but, whenever we have wood floor, and so whenever I'd put her down on the floor, her little paws, she just, her little legs, she just couldn't get traction, and stuff. But she adjusted and she did great, but I mean, she started eating and drinking fine. We didn't ever have to like bottle feed her or anything. She was potty trained in no time. And we kennel trained her. And she did great. Now, at 6 months old, after she had been out of the crate for about a month, once she turned 6 months old, and we had to rekennel her. So, and that's a thing. I researched it, and that can be a thing. So we did have to rekennel her for about, I don't know, it wasn't a whole month. It was like a couple weeks or so, maybe. And then she was great. She's never been kenneled again. She's always been, we can leave her in the house. We can do whatever. She has been great. And it's going to be, if we ever do decide to get another, it's going to be hard, Right now, we're not planning on getting another, because really the reason why we were trying so hard in a way to get another was because whenever Colt passed, that was like a father figure to her, almost. I mean, he taught her well. And it's so funny because what she does now, you can very definitely tell that he taught her. And she is very protective, the same as he was. He was our outdoor dog, and he was a blue heeler. And I don't have a lot. Well, we had already lost him by the time I started doing shorts and stuff, I think. I don't know. I may have one short of him, but. So he was a beautiful dog. Oh, he was beautiful. Those eyes. Oh my gosh. I remember whenever we first got him, to look at his eyes, it was just like, whew. It was kind of like, gotcha, They were just so crystal blue and just like he was just looking straight through you and he knew you in a split second, Yes, I am. I'm making a peanut. Good observation, Chosen. You're so good. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Oh gosh. Milo's kennel train. Oh, you don't have to do it today, Scrolling. I just thought it'd be fun to see him sometime. You don't have to do it right now. Milo's kennel trained too. It's his bed. He goes in there automatically at night, and it's in my room, so he's not alone. That's the only time he's really in his kennel. And yes, Milo, with our Bailey, we did have to do that. She was just too much puppied yet, and she was an Australian Shepherd, so she was totally different, and she was full-blood Australian, and she was such a good girl. She was so good, but no, we couldn't leave her out. So she knew her bed. She knew when it was bedtime, and you would say, it's time to go to bed, time to go night-night. She'd go in, lay down, and she'd sleep. And she was so good. She did not mind having to do it. Now, I felt bad that Luna was able to be out and whatever, but it never acted like it bothered her at all, So, yeah, every dog is different. Another day and another point for Chosen. Oh, well, there you go. So, yeah, it's amazing how, it just, yeah. And I know with Bailey, oh my gosh, whenever we first got her, she was old enough to leave, she was weaned and everything, but I very much treated it like a newborn, and that's basically what we did with all of our other dogs, and I was the one that would sit up with her, and and every dog is different though on some things, as we all know. And it took me about 2 weeks to finally get her to where she, wasn't crying and stuff and just kind of up and down in the night. So, But she never fought going to the kennel. She never did. Hey, Spring Park, how are you? Welcome to the live. Well, I just saw a couple walking by with a pet stroller with a cockatiel going for a walk. Oh my gosh. A cockatiel and a stroller? I've not ever seen that. My 3 cats play at night. It distracts Milo, so we trained him to have his quiet place, and now it's just automatically a thing for him. We do treat him to being out some nights. Yeah, he definitely has better sleeps, though, in his kennel because he loves his space. And, you know, and the thing is, whenever we set up the kennel for Bailey this last time, well, it's been a few years now, but whenever she first came to us, we set it up and Luna went straight in it because she does remember it. Now, I don't know if she would prefer to sleep in one or not, but she loves, I mean, it doesn't seem like it bothers her, you know, but maybe it would help her with her anxiety. Maybe we are supposed to have it set up for her. I don't know, but I don't know that she would want to sleep in it every night now that it's been so many years that she hasn't, you know. But she definitely goes to sleep in the shower whenever it's raining or whenever it's storming. And honestly, too, when it's raining, she doesn't like storms. She doesn't like wind. She doesn't like rain. I mean, now she will go outside if it's raining a little bit, if she really has to go. And if I go with her, you know, it's like, okay. And I'll usually stand at the door and stuff to watch her and stuff anyway, you know, if it is raining and stuff. I mean, because otherwise, a lot of times we are out with her when she's out, but not every time. There's times whenever I'm here on live that I'm not out with her, but I can see where she's at. So, yes, me either. Her name is Jules. Jules. Oh, that's a first. That is a first. Oh, sorry, people. I'm not making a whole lot of progress on this today. That's okay. Sammy has a kennel, but he only naps in it. He sleeps in between my husband and I every night, snuggles every day. Yes. Well, Luna tries to. She is just too much of a bed hog. Even though she's petite for her breed, she takes up the whole bed. I mean, she gets herself all, and she'll lay on her side and she'll push on Whitney, or she'll flip over and lay her back against Whitney and then push on me. And I'm like, but a lot of times she does just kind of like to wrap around, I say in the cubby, around my legs. And she'll do that a lot. But anymore, we don't let her come in of a night until after Whitney gets up, and then she can come to bed with me. Because then there's more room. Have you always been just a dog lover? Have you had other pets than dogs too? Oh, I have had cats in the past. I grew up with cats first. Whenever I was younger, we had cats growing up. Sammy is too, and he's only 23 pounds, right? A cockapoo named Reggie. Aw. Doodles are wonderful. Oh, well, Reggie. Nice. But yes, we had 2 different cats growing up. We had Darth Vader and Oreo. And yes, they were both, one was completely black. Darth Vader was completely black, of course. And then Oreo was black with a little bit of white on his chest. And then we had Oreo from the time I was a freshman in high school until after I got married. And so that would have been, it was even after we had Seth. We may have been pregnant with Sam even. So we had him, Mom and Dad had him for a long time after I was out of school. So He sleeps with us and follows me everywhere. Oh yeah, that's what Luna does. She has to help. She was even in the basement with me earlier. I was like, "Are you going to help me?" And she just kept doing her head like, "Yeah," and wagging her tail. And oh yeah, he heard you say his name and looked at me. Oh gosh. Yes. Well, we welcome Reggie to the family. I've had so many cats and dogs, but I've had bunnies, fish, have a bearded dragon. Oh wow, only dogs, cats, and the bearded dragon as of now. Um, what else did we have? Oh, I mean the boys. I mean at different times they had betta fish, but that's all the other things that we've had. So, hey Braylee, how are you? Welcome to the live. I am working on a pumpkin pile right now. I've not got very far. Not got very far. I've been talking a lot. It's been nice to just be able to chat. Good. I'm glad you're doing well, Braylee. I'm glad you're with us today. I am still laughing. Sammy was looking at the cockatiel like, what is that doing in there? He doesn't mind birds. Oh, well, that's good because Luna chases birds and squirrels and rabbits. Okay, Amy, I'll look at it. Pics of Arthur and Tapestry. Yes! Yes, I'm excited to see Amy. It'll take a minute to get to me. Maybe. Oh, hey, there we go. It's here. Oh, you have quite a few. Excuse me. Aw, look at that little sweet face. Look at that. Little Arthur. Oh, it just went off. What did I do? Am I dying? I may be dying. And no, I don't. Let's go back in there. Yep, I got it. I got it, Amy. Braylee, I've been on here since around 9 o'clock, and I haven't been crocheting a lot. I've been stopping and talking. So, usually I crochet pretty fast. Today is not one of those days, and I'm okay with that. Hopefully it's not already over. Oh, that my baby. Yes, he is adorable. Give the tablet CPR. I'll show him again because yeah, it was shutting down. Adorable. Look at that. How can you not love a face like that? Oh, too cute. Aw. At the beach. At the beach. Oh, our Dairy Queen cups from last night. Yeah, we were bad last night and went to Dairy Queen. It was too late to cook supper, and I'm like, let's just go through Dairy Queen. You can see it. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Luna will every now and then when she's wanting a good belly rub, you know. Oh, gosh. Oh, I like that. You've done a really good job on that tapestry. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Now, is that a pattern that you made up, Amy, or is it one that you got somewhere? If you're comfortable sharing where you got it, that would be awesome. I love that. That is such a good job. Oh, he doesn't mind the kitty cat. So cute. Thank you for sharing that. His ears do flop about half the time, but he is always looking up at me in pictures. Yeah. Thank you. Just gotta block it. No, it's from Etsy. Okay. Oh, reminded me of Applefest today. Jack-o'-lantern witch from Etsy. Yeah, that is super cute. Yes, that's his brother. He is learning to love him. Well, it looks like he was doing good. They're getting along. Oh, Johnna, wait till you see the witch pattern I found. Oh, please share. Please share, Lenora. There aren't many tapestries of jack-o'-lantern witches, so it's easy to find. Oh, yeah. Because I'm thinking for my daughter-in-law, she would like something like that, I think. Because she's all about Halloween. Enjoy, whatever with the kids and stuff. Applefest sounds wonderful. I used to pick apples when I was a kid all the way to adulthood. Now I can't. It's okay. Publix has some good ones. In fact, I'll get one now. Oh. Yeah, and we have a local apple orchard, and but they sell like apples, and they have like peaches. I mean, they're an orchard. I mean, they sell more than just apples, but right now, it is the season, and excuse me, it's actually my husband's cousin. So, but anyway, um, they actually have stuff down at their orchard too that's going on that's outside of town as well. So there's kind of two separate locations of the Applefest going on because they kind of combine it with Oktoberfest, Applefest. It used to be just called Oktoberfest, but then the orchard started kind of doing more and stuff. So it's fun. I could be set at the orchard if I wanted to, and I thought about doing it, but it would have just been for tomorrow, which would have been fine still. But it would have been outdoors. And at the time, whenever I did go ahead and commit to this, I was like, I don't know if I want to be outdoors. I don't know what the weather will be like. But next weekend is my first outdoor market. So, next weekend, yeah. So, that'll be interesting. So, this week sometime, we're going to be popping up that tent and making sure I can do it. There aren't many tapestries. I already read that. Tapestry is so much less difficult than I thought at first. I had many cats, bird, dog, actory, and oh, snake. You had snakes? I'm not a snake person. I was chased by snakes when I was younger. And I mean, I'm not totally petrified of them, but they're not, yeah. I'm more fearful of spiders, honestly, than I am snakes, but I'm still not a huge fan. So, but that's great. That's great that you Just color changing and single crochet and keeping the tails on the right side. Yeah, I don't mind like the Grafghan and the Grafghans. I enjoy those. But yeah, I usually try to find something that I don't have to change a lot of color, because then I'm gonna be like, I'm out. So I can't have too many color changes, because I know that I'll just set myself up. I don't know. Am I gonna finish this? Corn snake. Okay. Oh, I do not like that. I have to turn this around. I don't know why it won't flip. There surely has to be a setting in here that I can set it to flip. I've just not taken time to do that. Are you gonna make this, Lenora? Where did you find it? Was it on Etsy? Oh, I see it now down here. Are you are you getting it? Oh my gosh. That is something. Hag Witch crochet pattern. Wow. Hey Mango, how are you? I am so glad that you joined us today. There's a lot of people that are able to join today. I am very happy about that. And sorry, my voice still every now and then. I'm not a snake person either. My mom found a snake on the road and picked it up and brought it home when I was a teenager. Needless to say, I hop out of the vehicle and walked home. Oh my gosh, yeah. A lady on Instagram had made one and I tracked the pattern down. Yeah, that's amazing. That is really that that's amazing. That is so detailed. That took a minute. I mean, down to the crinkled hands. That is just, I'll kind of blow it up so you guys can see how detailed it is. I don't know if you, but look at the way the hands are even crinkled. And just that face, look at the detailing of that face. That's amazing. And those eyes. And the brow and the cheekbones. That is amazing. Kind of freaks me out. Kind of freaks me out. Oh, it is. It's so cool. Yesterday I went to Knott's Scary Farm and it was super scary. It's awesome. Should do that on live. Yeah. I'd have to, I wouldn't be talking. It would be too involved. I would just be focusing on the pattern and crocheting, and it would have to be a silent live, is what it would have to be. She has to finish the granny square duster first. Yes, and that too. So once we get through these markets that are just in a cluster, we're going back to the duster. Because right now in December, I don't think I have any in December. So because I was trying to remember if I had one like the first week. that first weekend in December, but I don't think I do. So, and I know there's people that have silent crochet and have silent lives, you know, and I would just have to note it in my live of what I'm doing. And but it'd be really hard if people were talking and asking questions for me not to. But it would have what it would be is that it would just be on my hands. I mean, that's what I would have to do. So, and I know some people would, you know, I have watched people do it before myself, you know. So, but it definitely wouldn't be something that I would do all the time. And it would have to be a series, you know, it would have to be a series. And what I could even do, I guess, is just put it up as have some shorts, even too, you know. A new rendition of Silent Night. Well, yeah. What time does it get to be? Oh, it's 11 o'clock. And thank you again, everyone that's coming in and giving me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. It helps me so much. And if there's ones out there that aren't subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe and join our little family. And hit that notification bell so you're notified when we're on. Yesterday I had so much fun, and the scares were really creepy looking. Oh, wow, Mango. Yeah, I don't know. We used to have a haunted, it was like a drive-through thing that you could just drive through, and I don't remember now what they called it, but anyway, that was whenever my kids were younger, and we would go to it every year. It was like a fundraiser thing, and you had to make sure that your car was locked. I mean, I made sure. I told the kids, I was like, don't you dare unlock any doors because I will not be able to handle it. And even though I know it's not real and all the things, it's like, nope, nope, nope. But they wanted to go. And, because believe me, they come to your car doors and they were trying to get in. And it's like, no, not today. Not on this car. Because I learned that the first year we went, and it was like, nope, nope, nope. Oh, Macintosh apple. Sounds nice. Join the crochet gossipers. I don't know that we're gossipers, but we like to chat. We like to share with each other and share our lives and, you know, what's going on and, you know. Like my uncle, he had this lantern that changed colors and reacted to things in the park, and they kept trying to take his lantern. Oh my goodness. It's like a crochet TED Talk. Sammy is enjoying some too. Oh yeah. That's Luna. She loves her fruits and her vegetables and stuff. She eats pretty healthy. She's all about it. She gets treats every now and then, but for the most part, she's... Yep, she's all curled up in a ball on the couch. She Um, she doesn't sleep a whole lot during the night. She's up and down, but she's always kind of been that way. It's like she takes it very seriously watching over us. So that's what she usually does in the morning. She'll get up and do her running in the morning early, whenever we first get up and with coffee and stuff. And she'll do her routine, do her little jog, and do all of her things. And then she comes back in, and then she sleeps until about noon, 1 o'clock. And then she's up for the afternoon, raring to go. And then starts all over. She'll kind of take a nap, late afternoon, early evening, and then she's up for the night. So, but if I told her, hey, we're going to go on a ride or go to town, she'd be up in 2 seconds. Yeah, Milo is a little too healthy. I've never had a dog that doesn't like pizza crust. This dog won't eat anything bread, won't eat dog tidbits, nothing bad for him. He won't touch it. Oh gosh. It scares hate like hate the light for some reason, maybe because it's supposed to be dark and scary. See them. 8 tentacles done. Awesome, Lenora. Yay. I am not making much progress on this pumpkin. I am not. But I did. I had to rip out some because I didn't make it to be sitting, so had to go back and do that. And I am doubling up the thread on this one, so I'm not crocheting as fast because I have to make sure that I'm getting both, pieces of thread as I'm going. And no, I don't make them super tall, but it takes a minute. Usually I can get through it pretty fast. I have to make that huge octopus soon for my husband's secret present. Oh, you're making one for your husband, Amy? That'll be awesome. That really does look like a canoe. Yes, it does. The one by Humble Child. And I think that's what Lenora is working on, is the Humble Child one. It's about 3 feet long. Yeah, I think that's the one. Is that the one that you're working on, Lenora? The same one? Because I remember you talking about that Humble Child, I thought. I've not ever attempted the bigger octopus. One of these days I would like to, but I just have not. I've had other things on my list. Yes, Amy, I've made several of them. The one I'm doing right now is the mini anchor. I like it so far. Yeah, normally this pumpkin, if I was just sitting crocheting it and just not stopping at all, I would already be where I had it done, stuffed, and probably doing the face. May even be done with it. I don't know, but that's okay. Okay, Mango, thanks for hanging out with us for a while. I appreciate it. And you have a great rest of your day and have a great weekend if I don't get to talk to you. This one's favorite animals. I have to feel some he is gonna love it. Oh yeah, he'll love it. Here's pretty good. Hey CJ, how are you? I am glad that you were able to make it. I am so happy that you're here. How are you doing today? Me too. Excuse me. Really tired. Have travel baseball and basketball practice today and games tomorrow and Sunday. Excuse me. Oh, yes. Busy, busy sports times. In my first, I was on the first. I'm getting cold feet. Oh, hang in there, CJ. Hang in there. It'll be fine. I remember the big ones. I think it's a really first game for the main color and this game for the next one. Did use Burnett blanket. The minis you can do with less than a skein each. Well, CJ, the first day of my Applefest is tonight. Then all day tomorrow. So I have everything over there. I just have to finish setting stuff out a little bit, getting it a little bit more set up and looking nice. But I have the majority of everything is pretty well done. After I get off here, I'm going to put together some more of my little rack things because I'm going to use what I had for down in the basement. I hadn't put them together yet, but it's the setup that I was going to have for the basement, but I'm going to take it over for today too. So the setting up is always, because just not knowing what I want to do because I never do it the same. I never do. Now, whenever I'm at the mall, I usually set it up about the same every time there, but it's just different there, and I have a little more room there. And at this one, I do have some room. There's nobody to the left of me, so I have been able to spread out a little bit, utilize some of that other area beside me. Because I mean, the tearing down, I can, then I somewhat keep everything organized and stuff. I know kind of where to put things whenever I'm tearing it down. But the setting up is always, I'm not super stressed, but I'm just kind of like, okay, what am I going to do? How am I going to do it? Awesome. Thank you so much, Lenora. Money is tight, and I didn't want to buy $40 in yarn if I didn't need it. Can you tell me about the Applefest, please? Well, they just have different vendors set up within it's the municipal building there, and then they have it set up on the lawn. They're going to have a apple pie eating contest. There's going to be live bands and stuff playing. Down at the orchard, they have some vendors down there. And I don't remember if they have like a maze down there. They used to, but I don't know if they have one this year or not. Then they have the citywide rummage sales. There's going to be, was it a magic show or something? Tomorrow, last year they had the high school band come and play for their kickoff of like their orchestra holiday type series thing, which was really fun. I loved it. It was so much fun. There was a lot of people that showed up for that. Now this magician, I don't know. I think it's a magician. He's going to be the one this year for the entertainment in the municipal building where I will be at. So yeah, there's just kind of different things. I don't know if they're having a car show this year or not. I don't think I've seen a car show listed, but you better not chicken out. You've done a lot of work. Even if sales aren't great, it will be great for the experience. Yes, CJ, I agree with Lenora. People, well, you're talking to two people that are kind of the same way sometimes. Lenora and I have talked about that peopling thing. And my OCD is killing me how to set it all up. I'm just gonna throw a box out on a table with a sign that says just pick your crap on. Oh, CJ, if I could get by with that would, Hello, Lana. How are you? Hey, Nifty. How are you? Welcome you guys to the live. Thank you for being here. I find yarn on eBay sometimes cheap. Hello, you've seen my people skills. If I can do it, so can you. Suck it up, Buttercup. Oh, gosh. Hello, Nifty. I'm going to go to a haunted restaurant. That's interesting, Ronnie. Welcome. Thanks for being here today. Oh, how wonderful. I hope you sell it all. Yeah, I can't see you chickening out, CJ. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And I hear you about, I don't really have OCD, but it's just whenever it comes down to, like I said earlier, whenever I first started on here today, I am not a perfectionist. I really am not. In the majority of my life, I'm really not. There's certain little pockets areas that I am, and setting up for this is one of them. So for any of my markets, I do this every time, and I never set it up the same way. And like that puppet Walter, welcome to the crap show. Get your bleep and get out. Oh gosh. Amy, I have one, but nothing is on it. I have Facebook and Instagram that has stuff on it. Yeah, if I could just kind of set it out and be like, okay, rummage, whatever, which people do anyway. And I don't know why I overthink it so bad, because honestly, this is the truth. People, I think they're gravitated towards how kind of maybe it looks, maybe not. Some people are, some people aren't. But once they come in hot. And they're looking and touching and they're feeling and nothing ends up in the place. So you know what? It doesn't matter. Stopped to have a break from work for lunch and popped on YouTube. Have not seen you for a while. What's new? Well, Nifty, I know it's been a long time, hasn't it? And I've been all over the place a little bit the last few weeks because we've been sick here for the last 2-3 weeks. And so, yeah, my times and stuff have been kind of iffy and nothing really new. I have my first market of the fall season today. This evening, I'll go for the first part of it, and then tomorrow all day. And then next weekend, I'll have my first outdoor market. So, how do you do pay stuff? I was going to do cash only, but my kids and friends are saying no. I have Square, but you can do it on your phone. I used to have a reader, but I don't even have to do that anymore. You can just do it on your phone. You can do the tap to pay on there. It's super easy. It's super easy. You do have the processing fee, but that's what we had at Branches. So but it doesn't cost you anything to do it except for the transaction fee. That's it. So, and no, I did not at my boutique though. I don't think I did. But you can always do PayPal. You can do PayPal. You can do the Cash app or whatever, I guess. You can do Venmo. There's other options that you can do. I don't want a bunch of strangers and loons sending money to my phone. That weirds me out. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, because you can do it on your phone. You can do it on, your tablet thing, whatever. I mean, I've not had any issue. I mean, because I do PayPal and I do Square. So in those two areas, I'm pretty covered. I mean, 12:19 for you. Yeah, you're an hour ahead of us, Nifty. I forgot. So I think the best option would be to do the Square if you're not wanting to. I mean, but if you're wanting to do something that's not through your phone, I mean, you would have to pay money to actually get the Square unit and all that. Some people do have it. I mean, but it does cost. So, woohoo, there's a picture of the anchor on Instagram and more of them on the Facebook. I heard PayPal has a card reader too, or QR code. Yes, you are right, lady. PayPal does. They do have. I've not ever done a card reader or anything with the PayPal, but they do have the QR codes that you can do. Square, you can look it up. There's actually an app for it. And that's what I've done. Like I said, that's what I used. That's what we had at Branches. And that's what I've used for my business now because I just know it. And like I said, you're safe, you're protected on it, and with PayPal too. So I can do the Square on my phone. Yes, you can. You can. You can just download the app. Go on and read about it even too. I mean, just look it up and. So yeah, so if people don't want to do the Square, then you can do, because I even have my QR code to where I can print it out if I want to, but I've not ever went ahead and printed it out because everybody's been fine using Square. So, and like I said, I've not had any issues at all. I've not had anything with anybody doing anything funky. And there I go messing with my hair again, Lenora. You'll like that. But anyway, um, I think you'll be fine doing that. And I actually log my cash in on my Square too, so I can keep track. I don't do my Whatnot stuff on there though, because that's separate. That's tracked on my Whatnot app with my inventory and all that being on there, since it's something completely separate. This is just for my markets and for whenever people get a hold of me, just contacting me or through my Facebook, that type of thing. So I do not have a card reader. I not now. I don't. I used to have one that I could plug it into my phone, but there's nowhere to plug it into my phone. Um, we still need a card reader way. It has a higher fee for manual entry. Yes, it is a higher fee for manual. That is true. But there's no way that I can put, because it used to be like a little like thing that I could push it in. And I do have the flat reader too. I think I did. Or I ordered it and I never got it. I don't remember now. But I think once upon a time I did have the little flat square reader. So you can order one of those. I think you get one free one, or it might be a little bit of money or whatever. But yes, it is a little bit higher fee for the manual entry. But for the tap, a lot of people anymore, they have where you could do the tap to pay, and I don't think it's I don't think it's a higher rate for that. Messing with your hair made me laugh. My poor daughter called me the other day and said one of the grandkids came out with head lice. Oh gosh, from daycare. Oh, it took me an hour to explain to her that no, she is not dirty. Two, it is not the end of the world. And three, she doesn't have to take her to the doctor. No, because actually lice attach to the cleanest of hair, so it's not from that at all. Do they have a Bluetooth one? Around here, there's just as many that don't have tab. And yes, there are, Lenora. You're right. Yes, there are. It's about half and half because even like my debit card is not a tap to pay. So every time I go somewhere, they're like tapping it. It's like, it's not a tap. It's not a tap. So yes, it's all the way around, and there's still those people that want to write a check or pay cash. It's all angles. So a lot of times at these markets, I don't even have to worry about it because they pay cash. So I would just make sure that you have plenty of change cash on you, CJ, because really in my area, and I don't know how it is with yours, but for me, the vast majority are paying me cash. So I just have the other there just in case. So for me to do have the tap to pay or the manual, it doesn't bother me. I mean, and it's all in what you want to do and how you want to handle it. Yes, Nifty, lice love clean hair. That's what I told her. Then I went and picked her brought my granddaughter home, went to Walmart and treated her. No more lice. Yay! I'm itchy now. Psychosomatic response. Yeah, I know. I'm the same way. I'm refraining. I'm refraining. And the thing is, with the fees, you can write them off. I mean, it's a tax write off too. So that's one thing that I always keep in mind too. And yes, I try to refrain from having any higher costs than what I have. But I'm used to having to pay those fees anyway because whenever I was at branches, that's what I had to do. I had to pay the fees. We did not charge the fees whenever I was working there. They have since changed that policy there now and they put it on to the customer. And that's an option that you can do too. You can choose to have the client or your customer, whatever, pay those fees. The majority of everyone around here, that's what they do. I have chosen not to do that, but that's me. So that's what I've been itchy for 3 days. In my case, it's just an OT response. Oh, yeah. I'm just telling her so she is fully aware. Oh, absolutely, Eleonora. Absolutely. Yeah, because you're thinking of things that I'm not thinking of, and absolutely. There's a lot. There's a lot to think about. And it's stuff that we just learn as we go. So, yeah, the more info that everybody can help with, the better. So yeah, on the square, it will keep track of stuff for you on there, your sales and stuff. You can add your tax on there if you want to add your tax, unless you just kind of, this is what I do. I don't charge the tax on mine. I just kind of round mine up to cover taxes for me later, because honestly, I'm not going to sit there and try to make change with everybody. I'm just not going to do it. So I round my price up to allow for tax and go from there, because I'm not going to sit there and penny, nickel, diamond, penny, and whatever. I'm not going to do that and just make it a set price. And so then I'm compensated later, and just know that that's what I'm going to have to set out for later. So you can set it on there if you want to, just set up your tax if you want to, or you can just round your price up to take care of it later, however you want to do it. Thank you, Lenora and Johnna, and everyone might just do cash only if we have leftover stuff. Our kids can pass the stuff out for Christmas presents and classes, and that's a good idea too. If there's stuff left over that you want to do that and people want it, yeah, absolutely. You can do whatever you want, CJ. I just do cash or e-transfer for my business, but everyone does whatever works for them. Yeah, and that's just it. It comes down to preference and whatever you want to do. If you want to mess with any of it, if you want to do only cash, I mean, yeah. But yeah, you just had to figure out what works for you and what you want to mess with, not mess with, whatever. The only thing is, if they don't have cash on them, then you'll lose the sale probably, So you can always have options. Have options. Because a lot of people don't have checkbooks anymore. I mean, there's still a lot of people in my area that they want to write a check. So you have to be open to the possibility of writing a check. If it's local, I'll go ahead and take it. The thing here, I know almost everybody that's in this town because it's in the town that I grew up in. And even though there's new people around, I know who they are, and know who their families are and things like that, so I can track them down pretty easy. So there's that. I don't have big stuff, so even though I have a lot, the table isn't really full. Might not sell anything, but this one is one of the free entry ones, so I don't lose anything there. Hey, there you go. There you go, CJ. So yeah, it's, get your feet wet, and if anything, like Lenora said, the experience, being, the experience being that you can make connections with people that didn't know that you were doing this stuff that will find out, and networking, getting your name out there, doing all the things. So that's where my transfers come in, and then direct online sales, so people can just pay online using my iPad and their devices. But then again, I don't sell crochet, different type of business. Right, yeah, and I mean, really, it's anything. But hopefully I'm back on. Anyway, again, it's just preference and what you want to do and how you want to handle it. It doesn't matter what you're selling or doing. It's all the same whenever you're in business. Simply Stitched, welcome to our live. I'm glad you decided to pop in and spend some time with us. So CJ, just think of it as an exciting new adventure, and that you'll learn something from it, like we all have. It won't be as bad as what you think. It's the unknown. It's the not knowing that is always the thing with me. This is only my second year doing this festival. I mean, because I'm only a year into getting back into doing markets after not doing them for ever. So I used to do markets way back in the day, but this is my first one in probably, oh gosh, the kids were littler then. So 15, 20 years, probably close to 20 years. Because my kids, I mean, Seth will be 30, his birthday, Sam's 27. So it's probably been a good 20 years. So Hello, I am Serbian. Nice to meet you. Oh, well, welcome. Welcome to the live. Anyone know how I can be in two places at once? Well, whenever you figure that out, CJ, you let me know because I would very much like to be able to do that. Our girl have travel ball practice. Sunny has basketball and baseball practice, and it's all over tonight. I hate missing practice. Oh, I know. I get you. And I remember those days of juggling back and forth. Seth would have baseball practice, Sam would have football, and because they were in two different seasons sometimes with school schedules where they were at junior high, high school, and all that kind of stuff. So I remember the days. I remember, and it's crazy. It would be great because even for my Christmas markets that are coming up that are like in November, there's three. I would if there was three of me, it would be great. If I had people that could be in, I had two different places. I could be in one and I could have others in other places, but it just doesn't work that way. Have someone be at one practice on FaceTime so you can see both while technically only being at one practice. Well, yeah, that would work too. Me too. I'm trying to not accidentally make anything till I'm done going through this yarn, right? I get you. I get you, lady. I have a box of PVC stickers that I've made. Any idea if those might sell? Thought about sticking them out. Order a piece. Oh, I mean, you can give it a try, yeah. You can give it a try, CJ. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you never know. Because the one year that me and my best friend had our craft show at one of the, I mean, because we had jewelry and candles and all this kind of stuff. And we ended up face painting and we made bank just on face painting. Face stickers. So, yeah. And the thing is, stickers are kind of a big thing right now. I even have stickers that I put in with my stuff that people order that are just fun little stickers that are, you know, it really is, especially since she's moved up in the middle school and he's still in elementary. It's just insane some days. Oh, it is. It is, CJ. It is. You know what? You'll get through it. You'll get through it. As you know, you've had a practice run, remember? You had practice run. Kids love them too, and most likely have a quarter or two. Right, absolutely. So yeah, I would definitely give it a try. I would definitely give it a try. I guess at least I have the benefit of our kids go to school that is pre-K through high school graduation, so their sports are mostly all in the same school. Yes, and that's the way with mine. Mine were in the same area, district, whatever. And so, yes. And, a lot of times they would kind of coincide a little bit. I want to crochet a star granny square. Go for it, Ronnie. I use Game Changer. My games, I didn't think about FaceTime for practice. Oh, Game Changer. Yeah, we've done the Game Changer thing. Yep. Yep. We've done that. But yeah, like if one of your kids or older kids or your husband or something is at the game and then do the FaceTime thing, yeah. I could see how the stickers would be a good filler. So yeah, I think it's a yes, CJ. I think that I think you should do it. Axolotls. Oh yes, and the axolotls, they are popular right now. And who knows, you may venture out into making some others, or whatever, and, you know, you never know. Because those stickers could be like little stocking stuffer things and whatever, too, with white thread glitter. Awesome. I think that would be very pretty, Ronnie. Hopefully you will still be live. Milo wants to go outside, so I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Yes, I'll still be here in 10 minutes, probably. I'll probably be on for about 20 more minutes because noon was probably going to be my cutoff for me today. So, because I need to get these wire rack things put together enough that when I go today, I don't have to be fighting with that. I can just take them in and have them already put together and have time to just kind of be for a minute once I get everything done. What does she charge for her stickers in mine or anywhere from inch to 2x2? There's a sticker shop in Mystic, Connecticut. They were very popular too. I am glad that I decided to wear this sweatshirt today and this be what I'm wearing because I somewhat tried to be ready before I got on this morning. And I think I'm just going to wear this sweatshirt, because it's still pretty chilly. But of course I'm just sitting too. I have to head out. My dog's too loud. Have a great day. Oh, well, thank you, Valerie, for hanging out with us. I'm so happy you were here today. Feel free to join us again. Did I tell you about got ejected? Oh no, oh CJ. What did you do? I'm not sure. It's been a while since I paid attention to them. Yes, we will be doing a live there recording, and definitely love to hear about it. I will make an attempt. I'm not always guaranteed, and with the building I'm in, we'll just have to see. I'm going to take my box with me, so I made a bad call, then started yelling at our coaches about he didn't see it. My response was, "You should have been watching." He threatened to eject me from the game. Oh, CJ. Oh, CJ. CJ. Yeah, it's hard as parents to hold our tongue sometimes, and stuff. And but you just have to, because like I told my kids, if they're out there acting a fool and they are not going to listen, and they're getting upset about something or whatever, if they don't get pulled out, I'm pulling them out. So I had to hold myself to that too. So, and I know it's hard sometimes, but the kids are out there having fun. They're just out there having fun, and it's not life or death. But our human nature is, when our kids, whenever we feel like they're being um, unjustly or whatever, something kind of goes haywire and it's our children involved, that's where we go. And we just need to rein it in. We need to rein it in. So, because I'm the one in our family that I would be the one to say something. I am. I have had to learn to shut my mouth. The umpire made a bad call. I did not make a bad call. Yes, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. So yeah, it is hard, and the thing is, Seth was a catcher. That's where his main, and that's what I mean, he was born to be a catcher. I mean, he was a catcher from the time he was itty bitty all the way up to college. So and so I would, I always sat right there where he was at. I was always right there. So I could see everything. And of course there'd be times and I'd be like, "Who?" and he'd be like, "Hmm." And he knew though, and there'd be times I'd have to say, "Seth Hugh Clark." And because he knew. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna wear an inflatable Tyrannosaurus Rex costume to my crap show. Oh my gosh. That made the call from his perspective. Yes, and that's just it. It's where they're at and where, you know, and that's the thing. We can't always see, even though I was right there and I thought I could see everything. I wasn't out there in the front to know exactly. I wasn't, right, and I'm not an umpire. And that's why I told the kids, I was like, the umpire is the one, you don't fight with the umpire, you don't. I mean, that's just the way it is, you know. And your coach, that's your boss out there, and that's your father figure, or mother figure, whoever it is out there that's coaching you. They are your boss, your figure out there, and you be respectful of that. And there be kids out there pitching fits, acting a fool. I mean, having full on meltdowns, and I was like, I would look at my kids like, if you ever do that, if they don't if they don't get rid of you, I'm coming. I'm plucking you. I'll be the first on the sideline yelling in the outfield, whatever. Get your butt back out. You're out. I never had to do it. Never had to do it. Thank God I never had to do it. But the kids saw enough of other kids getting away with it that it was like, no, they weren't going to act like that. So my mom's in the hospital, so I'm going to be in and out of here on because being on the phone. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Gary. I will be adding. Well, I'm going to have to put that down on the list. And I don't mean anything bad by that. Definitely going to put her on the prayer chain. Carrie's mom. The vampire actually wasn't watching. Umpire. Oh, the vampire. Okay. He turned to talk to someone in the stands as the play was in progress. You see, and it makes it hard. It does. I get you, CJ. I do. I understand. I do. And it does. It makes it hard. They did all the testing, but they can't find out what's going on. Blood pressure is high and oxygen level dropped. Oh. Have you met me? Reining it in isn't my strong point. I know. I understand. CJ. I do. Believe me. I know. But you know what? We are to be our children's role models too. So I get it. I know that it isn't your strong suit, but I'm sorry. I apologize. But you know what? We do. We have to be the role models to our children, because if we're telling them to be respectful and to respect their elders and higher figures and things like that, and trusting them and everything, and we're all human and we make mistakes. And it's hard to remember that even in our adult brains when we're in the middle of it and something happens and it's against our children or other children, friends of our children, things like that. It is. It's hard to draw that, and remember that when we're in the midst of it. Send pitches, but I asked the coach to put him catching. I want him to see both sides of that pitch. Oh yeah, and Seth was a pitcher too. He didn't do it as much. He was a good pitcher, but that's not where his heart was. Wasn't where his heart was. And I miss watching him. He was, and I know it was my kid, whatever, and we all think our kids are awesome and great, but I really did enjoy watching him. He was good at what he did, and he misses it terribly at times now. So, the thing that he talks about now is like, looking forward to the kids, maybe playing, but I don't know if Gray's going to be, I don't know if he'll be a baseball player or not. We'll see. He enjoys sports and stuff, but honestly, Everly, I think she's going to be our sports girl, and I'm okay with that because I love watching fast pitch softball. So I love watching girls play, the girls softball teams and stuff. They are just so high energy, and it's boom, boom, boom. It's fun, competitive, all the things. I mean, I enjoy baseball too. Don't get me wrong. I love it. But there's something about watching watching the girls and stuff. And I watch my nieces grow up playing softball through the years, and I played softball through the years. So it's fun. So but yeah, I mean, it's good for him to see both sides, Knitting on your fourth pair of socks right now. Well, awesome, Carrie. It's been crossing my mind here lately to pick up knitting needles again, but I probably won't do it until after the holiday, like in January, February, when it's kind of like, we're in the middle of nothingness, not really anything happening, no holidays, kind of your downtime. So it's crossed my mind to do that later on into next year, through the winter time. Because I know how to knit, I just don't do a lot of it. We'll put your mom on my list as well. Yeah. Excuse me. Oh shoot, I hope I have enough green of some kind of green to put my top on this for its stem. I had green up here, but I used a lot of green doing a fair amount of green using for my Frankensteins and stuff. I'm gonna have to see. I've been thinking the same more they talk about it, but then I think I need to actually get things done. Right. Well, I wouldn't mind making me some knitted hats. I wouldn't mind trying to do that. I'm not going to go and, I was going to call it something else, but anyway, I'm not going to go get a Centro. I'm not going to sit there and crank that. To me, I mean, each their own on that, but I'm not going to do it. And I want it to be handmade. If I wanted the other, whatever. So anyway, that's just my feelings on it. I'm not putting anybody down for doing it, but that's just my preference. I just have my feelings on that. So, but I wouldn't mind trying to do some hats and some scarves maybe or something. I don't know. Scarves don't sell that great for me. And I actually don't see a whole lot of people around here wearing scarves that much anymore. Because we just don't have that cold of winters. But then whenever we do, a good scarf does come in handy. and a good cowl, you know. I see more people wearing more like the cowls and stuff like that around here than I do like the actual scarves. Um, so yeah. And yes, you're right, lady. It is to each their own. And some people, this is what I'll say. It's a good alternative for people that can't maneuver their hands as well. So again, I'm not poo-pooing on it. I just have my, since I am able to do it, I want it to be a handmade. With the centers, I don't believe it's a handmade, as much. I mean, you're still doing it, and, whatever. But it is a great option. It is a great option. So I like the knitted dishcloths with the pictures on them. Oh yeah, they are. They are super super nice. I do too, Lenora. I agree. So yeah, again, not poo pooing on them, but so yes, a great alternative to have for people that want to make things, and it does make it easier for them to do that. I use the knitting machine for hats and scarves for the homeless and needy quickly. There's so much demand for them. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. I mean, because there is, and that is a quick way to get them done. And I guess what my thing is too, though, is that if I would get one and start doing that, then is that all I'm going to want to do? And not, and I love doing this. So that's another thing too. I think it's more of a thing of like, okay, am I going to like that too much? When I really love doing this. So it has its place. I don't know if I'm going to get this done or not, guys. Today, after I get my thing put together, I might be able to finish it up. I wanted to have at least one done. So I thought, oh, it would be something simple and fast, but it's not going too fast. Maybe I should have just done a mini on here and not done the full big one. I get that. I do too, but I knit so slowly in comparison to crochet. Oh, right, right. And that's the other thing too with doing the knitting. I don't know. I mean, I'm so used to crocheting faster that I know I am a slow knitter. I am a slow, slow knitter. Um, Going by memory of back whenever I did do it a little bit. Oh, I better get off of here, start prepping for supper. Good luck to your show tonight. Thank you, Lenora and Johnna, and everyone. Be crafty. Well, thank you, CJ. Good luck. If I don't get to talk to you before yours on the 1st, hopefully I get to talk to you. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and head off of here too, actually, because it is a minute before noon. And really, that's when I wanted to try to be off of here by, because I have stuff to do before I go. So I will try to be on at some point in time. I don't know if I'll be on later tonight. I kind of doubt it, because I don't think we'll be done until 8, so it'll probably be about 8:30, 9 o'clock before I get home. So I don't know. I might pop on to give a report. I don't know. So, but anyway, otherwise, it may be Sunday. It possibly will be Sunday before I see y'all again. So, Michaels is advertising that they have so much yarn. I checked yesterday. It hasn't changed. Yeah, I don't know about that. Did anybody see my 2 o'clock post that I did this morning? Because they are showing that Michaels, that Joann's is coming back, kind of, in Michaels, and they're having like a yarn and whatever, I don't know, thing. So I put something up on my community tab about that. So I was like, really? Okay. So that's what I found at 2 o'clock this morning in my scrollings. So, well, thank you, lady. Thank you. Yes. So it's interesting. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I mean, it made it look really good on that picture of like, oh, look at all the yarn. Look at all the, all the craftiness and whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. So we'll see. I don't know. Prove us all wrong, Michaels. Prove us wrong. So I don't know. It'd be great if they start up a little bit. So it is pretty discouraging. One aisle, front and back. That's it. One aisle. So thank you, everyone. Thank you. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I can go live at any time. I don't know. I might have some shorts in there too, a little bit. I don't know. I've been having some fun just doing that, and I've been getting some pretty good views. So we'll see. So, but okay, well, I will see you all later. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I love you all dearly and appreciate you so much for taking your time, to just be here with me. That is amazing. So we will see you all. I know at least by Sunday we'll be all getting together again on Sunday. So we'll see about tonight. But anyway, we'll talk later. Bye. Thank you. Love to you too.